Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to talk about another very important value of target attribute through which we can move or navigate the form data to a specific frame or to a specific section of the page. Okay. So now in this session, we will discuss each and everything that is required to understand the concept of moving your data to specific frame. So we will proceed in the same way. Firstly, I'll show you the program. We will write the program from scratch and then we will compare the output as well. Okay, so for this specific example, we do need two HTML pages. So here you can see I have just created two pages with the name tspgm84_v1.html and tspgm84v2.html. If we talk about the page content, then we have just noted down one heading which is HTML by Sharmit and a heading 2 with page 1. Likewise, if we look at the second page, we have heading HTML by Sharmit and H2 page 2. Okay. Now before we start the session, there is one recommendation from my end. Like if you have not watched the previously released sessions, then I request you to please go and check out those sessions first, because these all sessions of playlist are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be very easy for you to understand the ongoing topic, because for time being we are just focusing on the way through which we can move the form data to a specific frame. Okay, another request is to please do share your knowledge for the question I have kept here, because in every session we kept a question and those who are providing the consistent correct answer will be spotlighted in the upcoming sessions. Okay, so today's question is, why do we use _top target in HTML forms? So you just need to share your answer in a very short manner. No need to write in a descriptive way. You can just give a short pointer that why do we use _top target in HTML form. Clear? So I think now we are good to start with the session. So here if I save this code and show you the output of this page, so it is coming like this: HTML by Sharmit page 1, because so far we have not added anything right here. Okay, so let's start the program. So first thing we are going to create here is a frame, because we are going to talk about how to move the code to a specific frame. So for that purpose we will create the frame first. So here we will write frame, not frame, it's iframe. Let me remove it from here and then we will write iframe again. Okay, those who don't know what is iframe, so iframe is the element which allows us to embed another HTML page into the main page. Okay, so let me show you how. You just need to write this iframe element, then you can give your source from where it will take the reference of the page. So here I will write source in this. Let me remove it and rewrite it, not here, in the frame tag. Yeah, so here we will mention the page where we are supposed to move. So here I will write tspgm84_v2.html. now we will set the height and width of this frame. So let's set the width as 100%. then we will put the height would be 200 pixels only. Okay, so let's save this and refresh your web browser. So once I refresh it, you can see now the page 1 contained the frame. This is the first frame. You can see the border. So first frame is showing page 2, okay, which is present here. Clear? Likewise, we will add one more frame because we want to move it to a specific frame. So to see the difference, we will create another frame. So here I will write src, same source I would use, for example tspgm84.html. Clear? Let's add the width. Here also we will use the same width, 100%, and height is also the same, 200 pixels. Now you can save it and refresh your browser. So now you can see we have page 1 and page 1 with 2 frames, page 2 2 frames, but at the moment in code we have not specified which frame is which one, right? So there is a need to set the name of frame. because with only with the name of frame only we can mention like where we want to move the code. So let's write the name here. This name you can put anything, but here I'm using frame 1. Likewise we will put here, and here I will write name frame 2. Now you can save this code and refresh it. So I think now we are ready with the page 1, where we have specified 2 frames only, that is referring to tspgm84_v2.html. So let's write the page for v2. So here firstly you can see the code is quite simple. We are just using heading 1, which is HTML by text Sharmit, and h2 which is showing page 2. So it's time to add one comment here. So here I will write form using specific frame, okay, in HTML. Alright, so now we have just added the comment, so it's time to add form because we are dealing with form only. So let's add the form. In form we need one button, so let's add the button here. So for that I will write button tag. In button tag we will give the name, so name would be submit, and also we will keep the target indication so that we can easily understand what we have set here. Okay, so target would be target is specific frame. Okay, fine. So we have added this. Now it's time to add the type of the button, although it is by default is submit, but still we will keep it here. And now we will add another input field. So here I'll write input, type would be text. Then we will put here another thing which is name. In name we will keep name as username. Then we will put placeholder here. Placeholder would be the username also. And now we can save this code. So after saving this code, if you refresh your web page, it is looking like this. But right now if you click on any of the button, it will not work. Why? Because we have not specified where to move the code. So to move the code, we will mention here as action. In action we will write tspgm10, which we always use, and the target would be set as now. Although it is showing only 4 options, underscore blank, underscore parent, and underscore self, and underscore top, but this time we are going to use it for a specific frame. So here I will write this time frame 1. Now you can save it, and which frame 1 it will refer? It will refer to this frame 1. Okay, let's save the code and move to the web page and refresh it. So here if I write Amit and click on this submit, after clicking on submit, you can see it is just replacing the frame 1 content, not the entire page, not the second frame, right? So with this help, like with this procedure, you can easily set the frame where you want to move the code. Now one more interesting thing, in fact if in page 2, because although they are referring the same page, here also if I try to click on submit button, it will replace only the frame 1 content, not the frame 2 content. Why? Because in target we have set only frame 1. But now if I change it to frame 2 and save my code and refresh it, so this time if I put something here and click on submit button, it will change the content of frame 2, not the frame 1. Likewise, if we have many other frames, so we can exactly mention the name of the frame, but make sure that you are providing the correct name. So you can see here two frames are available with the name frame 1 and frame 2. So out of these two I am selecting only. Okay, here if I refresh the web page, and here if I try to put Amit here and click on submit, it will replace only this page content. Okay, so this is the procedure through which we can set the target value, a specific name where we want to navigate the data after submitting the form. So in short, you can say submit is mainly telling us how to open the web page after submitting the form. So far we have discussed about underscore blank, underscore self, underscore top. Then we also discussed about the specific frame, and also underscore parent. Okay, So I think now these all examples are clear because we have discussed it in separate topic in a detailed manner. That's why I break down all the things into multiple parts so that we can easily discuss the differences, because topic is clear but sometimes we don't know what, we don't understand the actual meaning and the difference between these all types. So just to conclude it in a better way, I will create one more session on these on these target values to explain you each and every type in a single example. Okay, so in the next session we will just conclude all the thing and then we will move for the further topics. So I hope this session is clear to all of you. Now I request you to please do share your knowledge for this specific question, which is why do we use _top target in HTML forms. Okay, so yeah, that's all for today. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.